Hi. Today we are going to discuss about the main areas and scope of hospitality. Marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is the process of creating, communicating, and delivering value to customers and managing customer relationships in ways that benefit the organization and its stakeholders.
Hi everyone, I am the reporter for Group 1, and this is the mind map that we created, showcasing the scope and components of tourism and hospitality marketing. Well, in tourism and hospitality marketing, we have five scope, which is promotion, digital marketing, branding, innovation, and last but not the least, the pricing strategies. First one, let us tackle about the promotion. In promotion, we have three components, which is the direct marketing, public relations, and advertising. First, direct marketing. Direct marketing is communicating directly with customers through email, direct mail, and personalized offers. So here in direct marketing, we are communicating with the customers through email. Yung ina-offer natin or yung mga services na ina-offer ng ating establishment, parang pinopromote natin siya through direct email. Sinesend natin sa kanila. Like, also personalized offers. Like, nakikipag-usap tayo sa customers directly and then ina-offer natin sa kanila yung mga services or yung mga percents off na ating ibinibigay. And then the next one, we have the public relations. Well, in public relation, it is about building and maintaining a positive image through media relations, press releases, and community involvement. Well, here in public relation naman, we are building or mini-maintain natin yung positive image natin through media relations. Halimbawa na dito yung press releases and community involvement. Parang sa press releases, parang sino-showcase natin yung ating establishments, ang ating reputation. Kasi kapag we have a good and positive image, para mas marami tayong customers, mas marami tayong mahihikayat na customers, 'di ba? So, the last one in promotions, we have the advertising. Here in advertising, it is about using various media channels, examples, online ads, print ads, TV, radio, to reach potential customers. Halimbawa na dito yung TV nga. Well, in TV, alam naman natin na there are a lot of commercials na ipinapalabas through TV kasi there are a lot of people na gumagamit ng TV. Kapag napapanood nila yung mga commercials, yung about, 'di ba? Mas maraming nakakalam. And then mas maraming customers na ma-reach, 'di ba? And then the next one, we have the digital marketing. Well, in digital marketing, first one, let's tackle about the email marketing. What is email marketing? Email marketing, it is sending targeted emails to nurture leads and promote special offers. So yun na nga yung sinasabi ko kanila. We have the social media marketing. What is social media marketing? Social media marketing, it is engaging with customers and promoting the tourism or hospitality offering on social media platforms. Okay. So here in social media marketing naman, like we are promoting in social media. Kasi alam naman natin na nowadays, social media is very broad na, mas marami na ang gumagamit. Well, here in social media marketing, parang we are engaging in the customers sa social media. Like promoting, like we are promoting in social media. Doon natin parang nilalagay yung mga in-offer natin through social media. Through social media, mas marami kasi ang nakakakita, mas maraming nakakaalam, mas marami ang gumagamit. For instance, halimbawa na lang yung Facebook, 'di ba? Facebook is very wide na, marami na ang gumagamit. Different social media naman, mas marami na ang gumagamit. Mas maraming search engine optimization. Ano nga ba ang search engine optimization? It is optimizing online content to improve visibility in search engine results. So parang mas ini-improve natin yung online content natin para mas marami ang makakita. Mas maraming makakita at mas maraming makakapag-search ng ating in-offer, like, 'di ba? We have the next branding. Well, in branding, we have also 3 components, which is the brand identity, brand communication, and brand positioning. In brand identity, what is brand identity? Well, brand identity, it is about developing a unique and recognizable brand that reflects the values and offerings of the tourism or hospitality business. Well, here in brand identity, parang gumagawa tayo ng sarili nating brand na unique and recognizable. Yung parang mas mabilis na ma-recognize ng ating customers. Para mas marami ang makaalam, mas marami ang makakaalam kapag ang ating brand is unique and recognizable. And also the next component, it is about the brand communication. Brand communication is consistently communicating the brand message across all marketing channels. 'Di ba? Dito naman sa brand communication, parang lahat-lahat na. We are using promotion, advertising, anything na makakapag-promote ng ating offerings or ating mga ating mga products or mga services. It is about the last one. We have the brand positioning. Dito naman sa brand positioning, it is about establishing a clear and distinct position in the market relative to competitors. While in brand positioning naman, parang we are establishing a clear and distinct position in the market. Parang meron tayong isa. And the next one, we have the innovation. Well, innovations, we have 3 components, which is product development. Sorry. The next one is the product development. Here in the product development, we have 3 components, which is innovation, creating attractive package, and enhancing service quality. First, let us talk about the innovation. Innovation is developing new and unique offering to stand out from competitors. Yeah. Innovation naman ay parang we are creating offers, product na nagde-differentiate sa mga ibang establishment na nag-offer nun. 'Di ba? Parang nag-innovate tayo para mag-stand out ang ating product mas unique, mas nag-stand out, mas maraming customers tayong na mafu-pull. And then also we have the creating attractive package. Well, here in creating attractive package, it is designing appealing tourism and hospitality packages that meet the needs and preferences of target markets. Well, dito naman tayo sa creating attractive packages. Kasi 'di ba, kapag ang ating product, kapag meron tayong mga packages na attractive, parang doon pa lang sa packages, parang mahihikayat na natin sila na mag-avail ng ating mga in-offer, mga product. Kasi in this packaging, parang napaka-importante siya. Dito kasi sa packaging, parang sa packaging pa lang, parang mahihikayat ka na mag-avail ng offers, 'di ba? Through packaging. And then the last component is enhancing service quality. Sa enhancing service quality naman, it is ensuring high standards of service to improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. 'Di ba? Dito naman sa enhancing service quality. 'Di ba, kapag tayo ay nag-offer ng napaka ganda, high quality of service, parang dito na pumapasok yung customer satisfaction. Kapag ang ating customer ay na-satisfied, edi, mas marami tayong customer na mas babalik-balikan ng ating mga ino-offer. Yun naman yung enhancing service quality. Because service quality is super essential in our industry. Kapag nasatisfy yung customer, mas babalik pa yung customer, and then mas mapapaganda ang ating establishment kasi mas maraming customer ang bumabalik. And then the last one is about the pricing strategies. Dito naman sa pricing strategies, we also have 3 components, which is value-based pricing, competitive pricing, and dynamic pricing. Here in value-based pricing, it is about setting prices based on the perceived value of the tourism or hospitality offering. Parang dito naman sa value-based pricing, parang binibase natin yung pricing sa value ng product. 'Di ba? And then the second one is competitive pricing. In competitive pricing, it is setting prices based on what competitors are charging. So parang dito naman sa competitive pricing, parang binibase natin yung pricing natin sa ating mga competitors. Parang sinasabayan natin sila with their pricing. And then the last one is the dynamic pricing. Here in dynamic pricing, it is about adjusting prices based on demand and other market factors. So dito naman tayo sa dynamic pricing. Parang ang ating pricing naman, nakabase naman ito sa demand and other market factors. Halimbawa, kapag gumagawa tayo ng product, kinukonsider natin lahat, like the raw materials, the labor, and lahat-lahat, the supplies. Parang through the revenue, doon lang tayo bumubase kung magkano ba kung magkano bang pricing ang ating ilalagay or ating gagawin. So that's all. Yun lamang po, and thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.